Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to All the Mods 10 multiplayer 4v4. Wait, no, I messed it up. Sorry. All the Mods 10 4v4 SMP. That's what we're calling it. Thank you very much. So, flipping heck. Right, so I haven't done anything since the last episode, but the plan for today is we're going to get into Theurgy. Purely so we can make this Iesnium ore into 5 Iesnium. So the way that we do that is we need a liquefaction. I'll tell you what, I'll get rid of everything on here. And we will come back to occultism later. We need the liquefaction cauldron. And for that underneath, at the Theurgy, like that. Yeah, there you go. We need a brazier. We don't actually need a brazier, but we're going to use one because we can. I'm going to quickly make one of these as well. Now, I will say that I'm trying to get the band back together, as it were. And I'm trying to get, like, Hellfire and Watson and Seiji on to do all of the, like, smithing template thingies for, well, all of them, I guess. Smithing template. There's a ton now. What the heck? What are these ones? Okay. They've swapped them over to... Okay, that's kind of cool. There's obviously this one, which is from Deeper and Darker. Cataclysm's in this now. Wait a minute. Cataclysm. My armor's back. This is the armor that I had in All the Mods 9. Oh, I love this armor. Okay, we're going to go try and get that at some point with everyone. That's got to be done, I think. I need to get better armor, though. So we're going to start off... we need to get better armor to get this armor. We are going to start off by... first off, getting the quantum armor, and then we'll come back to that later on. Oh, I forgot the cataclysms in this. Oh, this is so good. I love the look of this armor. I don't know if we could show you it, but even this armor looks really cool. Oh my god, we got to try out all of the different armors because they look insanely cool in Cataclysm. I'm really excited for Cataclysm now, apparently. I didn't think I would be, but I really enjoyed it in the first place, to be fair, so it does make sense. Cool. Right, anyway, we're going to do the Cataclysm stuff, and we're going to do the smithing template stuff at some point. All of us together. Anyway, right, we're going to quickly just liquefy these. Now, to liquefy these, we also need to put in... I always forget how you do this. Some of this stuff right here. I tried to make a guide on this at one point, and it didn't go very well because I cannot name anything. I'm so bad at naming stuff. Brazier. Not crazier. This thing. So I'm just going to use these ones for now because we're not going to set up the entire thing, if you know what I mean. We could use a different power source than this. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put one of these on top. Like that. And then I'm going to use a sink. Now, I would 100% recommend everybody go and try and get the Eternal Water Block. Eternal Water Block. This thing. Now, this thing is ridiculously good because it outputs max int worth of water every tick. So it's like the best when it comes to outputting water. But we're going to use a pipe for now. Not that type of pipe. This type of pipe. This one. Mechanical pipe. Oh, that is a quest. And we are lagging. It does this every so often. It's fine. We expect it now, so it's all good. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And I'm going to put some... Let's put some coal. I'm just going to use coal blocks instead of, like, the insanium coal. That would be crazy. Oh, it put both of them in there. Okay, I want to put it in here, really. Anyway, this... Oh, I forget that I'm supposed to put something on top of this. No, we're supposed to put a tank. This thing. Where does this... Where's this supposed to go? On top? No. It's supposed to go on the bottom, isn't it? Do you even need a brazier for this, then? Or is it just going to... Nope, never mind. It's just going to do it. That's good to know. And I think you can put some of these in here to get like a whole bucket worth. Yeah, there we go. So instead of making 200 millibuckets, it will make an entire bucket. There you go. See? Yeah, there you go. Right. I'm going to let that, like, sit in. But we're also going to use some more pipes. 1 and 2. Because we need the Sal Almanac to go into this. Or however you're supposed to say it. I want to say Almanac because of, oh, you bumhole. Here, put water in there. Yeah, that's not why I want it to happen whatsoever. I'll tell you what. We'll mine these up. Put that one there. Put that one there. Get that one to pull out there. Oh, I knew that would happen. You bumhole. Oh, it's going to go through all of that. Okay, let's let this go through all of the water that it's got. And then that'll be empty. And then I can just pipe this up here. It's annoying that it goes through the pool before it comes out. Yeah. Tell you what, we could... No, we have to leave that there. Otherwise, it won't connect to anything. There we go. We can at least do that, can't we? That's going to go in here. Right, whilst that's happening, we can put the Iesnium ore in there. And we could give it some coal. That will melt the Iesnium ore down into some... Iesnium... There you go. Some of these things. Iesnium sulfur. There you go. So we've got 10 Iesnium sulfur. And then what I want to do with the Iesnium sulfur, we need to make like all the vessels and everything, don't we? So I'm actually going to put these in my backpack so I don't like mess with them. And they don't like accidentally get used in some recipes. So whilst we do that, let's get, I don't know, like 3 copper. Put the copper in there. Are you done yet? You are done. So now I could easily do this. Thank you. And then I can put this back. Lovely. Right. So, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah. So we got some copper now. Now we can use this to make, like, we need this thing, which is the sulfur vessel. As I said, we're not going to go over this completely today, but the sulfur vessel goes there. If we do vessel, we need the mercury vessel. Oh, I need to make mercury. I forgot about this. So we need one of these, mercury distiller. And that's fine because we can use the brazier that we just made to make some mercury. Right, what's the best mercury source? So mercury. Have a look. So 5 mahogany leaves, or leaves in general, will get us 1, and it'll take 5 seconds. Any kind of ore. Okay, any of the annoying ores right there. I mean, ancient debris. We don't really need that anymore. Have we got any ancient debris? We do indeed. That's mine now. Thank you. I think that's okay. I think people aren't going to be too offended if I take some of the ancient debris. So we can stick some coal in that. And this should generate a lot. It says 50 per, right? So we can just keep taking it out. Now we can also use a logistical transport pipe. I do apologize that I'm using a load of mechanism for this, but I mean, it works, so we might as well. I'm going to use a drawer as well. Oh, yeah, I purposely picked this. The mahogany ones, because I think they look really, really nice. Kind of fits as well. So with this one, we can just do that. There you go. That is so slow. Okay, we're going to have to upgrade that. Logistical. Never mind, we've got some. I made some a while back, actually. Let's break that. There we go. So that is going to make 50, and then they're going to be pulled out. And it's going to make 50 again, and then they're going to be pulled out. And we're going to get a good amount of mercury right there. So mercury is what we use to basically power everything. So I need one of these so we can make the mercury thingy. Oh yeah, you can make some like cables and stuff. We will be using this calorific flux emitter at some point as well. But for now, we're not going to use that at all. We might have to make one of these as well. And that way we don't have to use the braziers whatsoever. That might be a good idea, you know. Where's the... Oh, I keep missing the thing. There it is. It's that thing. So we need to have one of these as well. So that is the mercury vessel. So we've got the sulfur vessel, the mercury vessel, and now we need the salt vessel. Salt vessel, I think it's called. This one. Now, to get some salt, we need to make one of these calcination ovens. I'm pretty proud of myself right there. I'm not doing overly bad when it comes to the words for those. Right, anyway, braziers. I feel like I should be using the braziers just for now, at least. And we should probably set up a few of these calcination ovens, if I'm honest. So I'm going to get 2 more. I also think it looks nicer if we use them. Okay, what was it? Calcination? Calcination. Now, I will say there's a couple of bugs when it comes to Theurgy right now. One of them, I'm the person that actually said it to the... well, I submitted the bug report for it. And it's recently got traction again, which is really nice. So someone else must have found it as well. Found the same issue. So I'm proper pleased about that, because I thought it was going a bit crazy at one point. But it's good to know I wasn't. So we now need, if we have a look, I think it's mineral salts. And I did find that the oxidized golem parts basically give mineral salts. So we're going to get half a stack, and we're going to put it in each of these. And I'm going to put 1 coal in here. So those are all going to start up. And it will convert the oxidized golem into 2 mineral salts. And then we can use the mineral salt to make ourselves an incubator for salt. Incubation thingy for salt. And then, what is, how do we do this again? That's how you liquefy it. And now we need the incubator, which we haven't made yet. So grab the incubator. You put it, basically, the incubator needs to be linked up to the mercury vessel, the sulfur vessel, and the salt vessel. So what we need to do now is we need to take all of the salts out of here and pop them into the salt vessel, like that. So they're stored in there. We need to take all of the mercury stuff out of there. This also needs power, doesn't it? So I'm going to set up the mercury thing for this in a sec. And you know what I'm also going to do? It'll look nicer if I put the vessel right there at the back. Yeah, that'll look better. So let's make that mercury thing right here, the mercury catalyst. So basically what this does is if you give it some mercury, it will produce power almost. Power for the mod. And I don't really know the range on this thing, but I'm just going to put it here. Up in the air. In fact, I'm going to put it up 1 more if I can. And we're going to do the Team Beat traditional thing, which is we're going to use modular routers to feed that. Just because we love modular routers on this team. Modular routers. So we're going to take a flipping heck. I didn't make any of those sender modules, so I think Hellfire has been having a bit of fun with that one. Power to him. I love modular routers too, man. So we'll pop that here. I'll do the puller module, and I'll say back. So that'll pull the mercury out. And then we'll do a sender module that just sends up into that. There you go. So that is now getting mercury. Good stuff. I'm not even going to put any of the upgrades on there. What the heck are the void modules doing? It's interesting. But yeah, we can, to be fair, we could literally for now just stick all of the ones up there. And then when it uses one of the mercury, it will get a new one. That's the plan at least. Anyway, we need a calcination or the calorific. Calorific? Yeah, we need a couple of these. These emitters are amazing. And it looks like we can use campfires, which are probably... I'm going to automate campfires, I think. I feel like that's a good one to get automated. So, and it will use any of those. That's pretty good. And let's pop that down here. Ooh. Okay, I need to ask Hellfire why he's doing the these ones. Because we could always use the bulk storage cells and then use... I always forget the name of it. Partitioning. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure that one out in a bit. So this one, we have now made... Ah, there it is. So we want to make one of these. And in fact, I'll just make all of the ones I can. There we go. So we got 4. So the way that this works is if you grab one of these, you can literally right-click it on there. And then you pop it there. And then that will put power into here out of the mercury catalyst. We can also do it if we do something like... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. If we do something like this, that is now connected over there. And then the final thing is if we do that, that is now connected right there. I hope that makes sense. So instead of using the braziers now, these would just work. Yeah, there you go. Right, so let's, so what have we got here? We've got the mercury shards, we've got the salts at the back there. Let's now use our Iesnium right here on the vessel. And you can see this is linked, so it's going to send power into there. It's like a really different way to do things, in my opinion. I really like it. But it does mean that we're going to convert the 2 Iesnium ore that we got into 10 Iesnium. And we don't even have a crushing spirit yet. Which is mental, if you think about it. We got 10 out of that. We are going to leave it here when it comes to Theurgy, though. Because I feel like we should come back to it. I will say Theurgy is made by the same person that makes occultism. So they kind of go hand in hand. So that's one of the reasons why I started doing it down here. But yeah, I'm going to try and get... Well, we basically need a block of Iesnium. I didn't even mention this, did I? So we're going to get a block of Iesnium. And then you use the block for the bees. And the bees use this as a pollinating flower. So I also need to make the bee today. So that's another thing I need to go do. So we need to get some silver. Or silver bees. How do you get silver bees? So you need iron bees, which we don't have yet, and we need a mason bee, which we might have the base mason bee. I'm not sure. And then we need the ashy mining bee, and we need crystalline bee, which I'm pretty sure we've got. So over here is where we've got like our breeding station and everything. Right, let's do bee and see what we've got. First off, ashy. There you go, ashy mining bee. Now, what you could do, potentially, is you could put the traits on here. So if I do honey treats, I've actually got a bunch of honey treats in here, or I did. Well, you know the drill. We're going to get our water bees out again. These ones right here. Is that the one I just meant to? Yeah, cool. We're going to get the 2 water bees out, and we're going to breed these together, and we're going to get a load of traits out of them. So this is all automated again, and if we have a look in here, every so often this gets jammed. And I want to just say, the way that you fix it is you take whatever's in the gene indexer on the left here, at the top, and you just take it out of that top section and you put it somewhere else. It basically uses this tile right here to do its combinations. So if it's like jammed, every so often it will just like stay there. Like for example, if we put this here, I think that will break stuff. It doesn't seem to. It might have been fixed since I last had a look at it, to be fair. But yeah, just be warned that, yeah, you don't have to like turn the redstone signal off and on and stuff. You have to move stuff in here. This happened to me before where it's jammed up and then all of this is filled in all the way to the bottom. And I started like voiding stuff because these have got all like jammed up. Kind of annoying really, but it's all good. So we are looking for Metaternal, that's one of them. Looking for very high, and we're looking for any, which is this one. Lovely. Nice. Right, we got some more of these Uber eating ones right there. So that is now very high any Metaternal. So we can use this, and it was Ashy Mining Bee and the Crystalline Bee, which we've got right there as well. Lovely. And we can do the same with this. I'm going to get this sturdy. Get another sturdy one. Because I like using the sturdies with the ones that we're going to use quite a bit. So let's do that. Do that. And now we can breed these two together. Now, what you have to do for these, see right there, we got the aluminium bee, or the aluminum bee, or the aluminium bee. And yeah, you have to take it out, put it back in. Now it's the tin bee, or the TINB, or however you want to say it. And then you put it back in, and there you go, there's iron. So we're going to breed up some iron bees, and they will be the best iron bees. So, poppies, I'm actually going to do... Let's do 16 iron bees, because they're quite useful to have, right? Bee cages. I don't want one. Let's make, I don't know, 100. There you go. Stick these in like this. There you go. So again, we've got all of this all set up already, so it's going to make us the iron bees easy enough. Iron bee. There you go. Again, endurance doesn't really matter, so yeah, that really doesn't matter right there. But once these come in, we can use these adults, because it does breed them up. Thank you to the bee incubator. We can use the adult ones to breed again with the mason bee to get ourselves some, what is it? Silver bees. Yeah. So, that's a point. Have we got any mason bees? Mason. No. What the heck is this thing? Ooh, oh, that was really good, wasn't it? We got ourselves a block of diamond. Lovely. Okay. Mason bee. Solitary. Okay, so they're found in reed nests and stone nests. And they... Yeah, fine. Yeah. So, stone... I'll go for stone nest. Just like that. Oh, that had an enchant on it. I feel a bit bad about doing that, but... We should be able to literally just place this, like, right here. And then feed it some honey treats. There we go. I'll put these really good ones away for now. Spam this up. And mason bee. That was an instant mason bee. That's awesome. Okay, right. Let's get one of these treats that we just put together. Treat. Oh, that's not the treat. This is the treat. And now I can pick this one up. And now we've got very high any metaternal bee right there as well. Right. Let's pop back in. Breed this together. We're going to try and get ourselves a couple of silver bees. So take these ones out. Put the mason bee in. Iron bee. Again, we're going to get, I don't know, 16 silver bees. I don't think they're that useful. They're not as useful as iron, obviously, but they are still reasonably useful. Silver bees. So they'll start coming in. There you go. And then I can squish a bunch of those. In fact, I want to show you something. And I know this is probably a bad thing to show off because it will probably be fixed soon. But I'm going to show it off anyway. We can just squish one of the silver bees. And I'll tell you why. Squish the silver bee. That goes in there. Everything filters through. And in here, we should now have a gene sample. So there's water. There's draconic, apparently. Interesting. Where's the silver? Oh, did I not put the right one in? I swear it looked like a silver bee. Okay, so that should have definitely gone in here. Water. There you go, silver. There's a 23% chance now, if we use a honey treat, with a 23% chance, with a egg. We got some eggs right there. Pretty good. Why have we got so many spawn eggs? That's kind of interesting. If we use this in the incubator right here, so if I pop one there, and then I put this one here, we instantly get it. It doesn't matter if we don't already have it. We instantly get the silver bee spawn egg. And do you know why that happens? It's because there's a bug right now. So we are actually going to squish 5 bees. 5 silver bees. What the heck is happening here? You guys see that? Is that's a shadow? That's a really cool looking shadow. I like that. Now I am going to turn off the auto, you know, thing right here because I don't want the silver ones to be combined. In fact, I could do this and then we can see all of the silver ones come in. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Nice. And now we can combine everything. So we can use this with a turret. So let me show you what happens if you do this. Oh, it's going to do it instantly every single time now. There you go. Basically, the bug is, if it's a 13% chance, it's supposed to use it up if it doesn't hit that 13% chance. But it doesn't. And Lobster John does know about it, which is the most, well, it's the funniest thing in my opinion. But anyway, there's all of the silver bees that we're going to quickly just turn into Iesnium bees. There they are. Now, I am going to use the treats on these. And I am going to use 5 of them. I know that seems a bit stupid, but you can't actually, if I do Iesnium, I'm pretty sure you can't breed them amongst themselves. I'm very annoyed right now because I swear it used to say you couldn't breed them amongst themselves, but that's fine. We can just capture 2 of these. We do that. And we can put these on just those 2. And we can save the eggs for another time. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, what I'm trying to say right here is we're going to get a bunch of Iesnium. And that's the plan. The whole point here is if I place these 2 down. And I do that. There you go. So we've got 2 Iesnium bees. I can now breed these 2 together. Oh, it does depend on what their breeding item is, but I'm pretty sure it's just poppies. Let's have a look. Now, we're only going to do 3 more bees. So 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure that the Iesnium bee doesn't breed with anything else, if you know what I mean. So, doesn't look like it does. Whereas like the iron bee, you can see it's got bee breeding and it's got like, you know, conversion and all of that sort of stuff. Oh, we can make a clogram bee. That's interesting. Nice. Right, over here is where we're going to do the bees. So, bee hive. Oh, bee hive. And we're going to use this one. Expansion. And then we're going to use Omega. Omega. And then we can put all of the Iesnium bees in like that. I have a present for you. Guten prank. There you go. So all of these very high any metaternal. We've got the best Omega thingies right there. We can change this out right here for the block of Iesnium. We could put this in a feeding slab, but why not? We'll just place it down. Not going to put anything else in this, are we? And then over time, this is going to get us some Iesnium combs. These things. In fact, it will get us the blocks of combs because we've got the Omega upgrades. And also, it means that we're going to get 4 raw Iesnium each time. I really hope I'm pronouncing Iesnium right there. Otherwise, that would be really, really annoying. But oh well, all good. Right, I think I've set everything up. So I'm just going to blink this one. And then we're going to go all the way down again. I wonder if anyone else on the team has found this yet. I've not talked to them about it, but be kind of interesting. So yeah, place that one there. And then put that in. And we probably need some, let's just use stack upgrades for now, I guess. instead of speed upgrades. I don't want to use speed upgrades everywhere because if we do that... Oh, you're going to get pollen puffs as well, aren't you? Oh, that's really annoying. All right. Tell you what. That's not a pull. I want this one. And I want to say this. Pull a pollen puff. Whitelist pollen puff. Is it still in there? Every so often it loses what you put in there. But we can say do that. And then it will send all of the pollen puffs. And then this just needs a universal cable, I believe. We use one of these. Like that. That's going to get power. This should, when all the pollen puffs are dealt with. Why is there so many pollen puffs, honestly? Oh my goodness, there's loads of them. Alright, let's get rid of all of the pollen puffs for now. Just whilst it does this. I guess I could just take all of this out myself. But there you go. There's us producing an absolute butt ton of Iesnium. Lovely. And that's just going to go up and up as we go. Probably need to put speed in this as well. Who knows? Because we are dealing with the pollen puffs. But it's all good. Being sent into this. I mean, we could do this. Yeah, all good. Right, so we're going to get an absolute ton of Iesnium now. And the whole reason I did that is because we want to make an Iesnium block. And I'm going to use this to try and make us... There's a married smelter now. The smelter is a spirit summoned to make furnace recipes without using fuel. Interesting. Repair miner. Interesting. This is the anvil. This is what I wanted to make. The sacrificial bowl. Because apparently it makes everything quicker. So we should put that on the... Get rid of all of those. Pop that on the list that we've got up here. So we do need to get the Afrit Essence is what this thing is called right here. Which is the Abra's open connection. What else do we need? We need some of this cursed honey. Which means we need to make this thing right here. We've got to sacrifice one of these things. Summons a possessed bee. And then we also need to make the black chalk. Which you get the withered dust by doing this right here. Crushed blackstone. And then netherite dust as well. As well as wither roses. Interesting. Oh yeah, we should make some garden cloches at some point. We can use that for wither roses and get like a ton of them. Anyway, yeah, if we have a look at one of the really big ones, this one right here, I think this is the one that we're going to have to use to... Is that the one to get the Eldritch? Okay, that one's the one for the chalice. I don't know if there's... there's the mining thing. Yeah. So, which one's that? That is... it doesn't actually say which one it is. Oh, and it does say that. Ron's... Yeah. So it's... If we go... This one down here. Now, if we have a look at this one, it's massive. Absolutely huge, this one. And it's got a load of different things on it as well. Oh, we need to get a amethyst cluster. That's interesting. So we might need the magenta, cyan. We need the brown chalk as well. Yeah, there's quite a lot to this. What's this one over in this direction? That is... Okay, just a piece of... Yeah, cool. Anyway, yeah, we're going to have to try and do this at some point as well. And yeah, there's quite a lot to this. I might give it a rest on the occultism just for now. We'll come back to it another time. I'm going to see if we can get the band together at some point today. And we'll go and do, you know, getting the upgrade templates or the smithing templates. So where are they? These ones right here. I really want to get these so then we can just crack on. The main reason is because you need to use the well, these ones right here to make the quantum boots. And later on as well, I know that Hellfire is going to go and try and get the mech suit. So we're going to have like several different suits on the team. And quantum is what I'm going to go for now. And then I might go for the nano quantum. I'm not sure just yet. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the modern industrialization on the team or not. So I did do it recently, so I feel like that would be a bit of a duplicate content for me. And it'd be fun to see the others play it. That does kind of sound like I'm like pushing it onto them though. So we'll let them decide. It's all good. If I end up doing it, I end up doing it. But yeah, we want to do one of these quantum suits, and obviously we need the upgrade templates or the smithing templates. So we need to go get those. I did get myself the midnight cloak, didn't I? So if we have a look at this, we have been using it quite a bit. I've got a really good like vanish score right there. Should probably do something about betrayal, but it's all good. But that means that we should be really good when it comes to going into the other and fighting to one of those libraries to get the unobtainium one. Yeah, let me know if you want to see me do this on my own or with somebody else. Anyway, I'm going to call it here for today. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.